there, Ulti Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Duel Masters Cobalt. In the last episode, we cleared Rusty's campaign. It was very abrupt. I have since been confirmed there is a secret 6th final campaign once you beat everybody else's. So, that'll be what leads into that. Either way, now that we've done Rusty's campaign, it's time to move on to another campaign. So we're gonna do Luke here. I think that makes the most sense. Plus, I'm familiar with light, but not nearly as familiar with light as I am with darkness, fire. I don't know darkness at all. We'll do him later. For now, we're doing Luke in the light civilization. We've seen a little bit of it as opponents so far. Now we get to use it.
That's your last shield.
We'll see about that.
Luke, I need to see your deck.
Of course, but why?
This card isn't on your deck list, Luke, and I'm afraid rule infractions carry very stiff penalties.
But
I'll have to disqualify you, and I'm afraid that could also mean that you've lost your invitation to the Master Tournament.
But I don't even know how this happened.
I'm sorry, Luke, but the guidelines are very clear on this matter. Without these wins, you no longer qualify for an invitation.
I understand.
Bye-bye, hotshot.
It's so funny to me seeing these cutscenes. These are like the most glorious thing because it's just it feels like to me the most American way of interpreting like anime tropes I've ever seen. But like it's simultaneously trying to be respectful and yet like
this is going to put our whole tournament bid in jeopardy.
Utterly ridiculous.
Can we appeal the ruling?
Knight already tried, but the rules for this situation are very specific.
So that's it then. There's nothing we can do.
I can't believe we're going to lose everything on a technicality.
I could get my rank up high enough to re-qualify for the tournament.
Your rank has been reset to 0, Luke. Do you know how many wins you'd have to get over the course of the week to pull this off?
Wins I can do. I just need to know where the games are.
Well, there's a tournament at school this afternoon, but even then you'd have to be dueling constantly.
If you can get me the duels, I'll win them. I will make it back into the tournament.
Okay, so same gist as before. We can duel people wherever we want. Alright, so what weirds me out is Rusty's initial scene with that was a dream, but this guy, Luke's version, was real. So that's interesting. Alright, what does the quest screen tell me to do? Enter the school tournament. Alright, let's see what our deck is. Light and darkness. Okay, that's gonna be tricky for me. I don't know darkness at all. Okay. Well, let's hope I can use the light cards pretty effectively. Alright, well, this is gonna be a thing for sure. Alright, so map. I'm assuming we go to the school then. Good thing the loading screens are so long, it gave me the time to go over and shut off my heater so that I can actually hear things that are going on. I assume Mr. Lin is who I need to talk to.
Luke, are you here for the tournament?
Yes. Is there still time to enter?
I'll have to look over your deck first.
Right.
Well, everything looks in order. Here's your first round opponent.
So basically, like, that one girl who we fought in Rusty's campaign is just a fucking awful person who, like, got Luke disqualified in order to win by somehow sneaking an illegal card into his deck. I guess? Which is fun. Like, it's so earnest in its stupidity is basically the best way I can describe this game. Okay, so I don't have any turn 1 plays at all. So I will start by putting... What does Ethel do? Can be blocked. Okay. Oh, you're going to mana. One thing that I should actually point out about all of this... one thing I should point out. When I compared this game to Pokemon Stadium earlier, a few episodes back, there is actually more validity to that than I initially realized. Because the original Japanese Pokemon Stadium 1 was not the original Pokemon Stadium 1 we got. That was their second Pokemon Stadium. So the one that we're used to as Americans is just flat out something... was their second attempt. Their first attempt at... Let's get somebody out here. Air. Their first attempt did not have all 150 Pokemon from Gen 1 in Pokemon Stadium, and I think it was just a regular old... Tap all except light creatures. I can be unblockable if I so desire. Lock doesn't do anything. Sorry, I don't really know these cards super well, so I'm just like trying to focus on that. Just straight up destroy one of his things. So I think I'm going to put you in mana. I just need some better things right now. So I'm gonna get rid of Bloody Skeeto. Think. And you know what? No, I'm gonna get rid of Bone Spider. Because from the AI in previous rounds, they haven't really used Bloody Skeeto too much. Yeah, see? Okay. I don't know who you got rid of. I've already forgotten. I have a Slayer, though. So that could be useful. Oh, you got rid of my thing that taps all the... Oh, damn it. Well, this isn't going to be as useful, I feel, so I'm going to add it to mana, because I need something in mana. Right now, I need more mana to just be able to do things. Get out of Slayer. Because then I'll be able to do stuff. Here... I'll just try and get an attack out. Okay. Get an attack out. So, anyways, what I'm talking about with Pokemon Stadium and why I'm bringing up this Japanese version that, like, doesn't have all the Pokemon in it. Duel Masters here does not have all of the cards in it. There are separate, like, expansions to Duel Masters, like, that are almost kind of, like, akin to Pokemon generations. There's, like, 16, 13... of them that got released in America before, like, they stopped translating and localizing, and they were just like, you know what, no, we're just gonna stop, it's not selling. That number might be slightly incorrect, but it's around there, so there's around that many expansions, basically, for Duel Masters, and if you think of them in terms of Pokemon generations, like, each expansion has its own, like, set of new creatures and spells and whatnot. this game came out when I think there was like maybe 4 expansions, 5 expansions, so it's got like, say, the first generation of Duel Masters creatures in it. So because it has the first generation of those things, it's like, okay, so it's like, it's got a lot of the earliest stuff from Duel Masters in it. But it does not have all of it. So it's got, like, the approximately 60... Like, there's approximately 60 Pokemon in Gen 1... What's going on? Oh, I'm attacking. Right, yes. It's got approximately, like, those 60 Pokemon and whatnot. So, as a result, there are cards from the early decks of Duel Masters that are just flat out not in this game, because they had to pick and choose which ones they were gonna put in the game. And some might say that they made some bad decisions on which ones to include. The reason why I bring this up mostly is because there specifically is one light card that they did not include that feels very silly of them to not have included. There's a turn 1 Guardian that's a very useful card called Lara Giga, and they didn't include it. And it's like to me, it's a definitive light card. It's almost like Deadly Fighter Braidclaw in that regard. Okay, interesting. I can make use of Shadow Moon now. Lock doesn't do anything. But then to that extent, I'm gonna put Lock in the mana so I have more mana for later. Okay. So what do I want to do? I could have Belbethlo. I could have Belbethlo attack the dude. He would lose, but then Slayer would kill him anyway? I'm not sure what fast untap means in the context of this game. The fray that I'm used to using, it means that when you attack with any of your creatures, at the end of your turn, you can all of them untap each other. So basically it means safety. But in the context of this game, I have no idea what that's going to mean. If that's even remotely accurate. That might be something that my friend Matt added to Fray. So I don't know what fast untap necessarily means. That might just be exclusively for Fray? I don't know. You don't have a blocker, so let's just attack as Fray and see what happens. This is where we're going to start getting into like the territory where I'm just flat out less familiar with what's going on. So you're tapped for the rest of my turn, guaranteed. Now, see, the thing is, because Belbethlo is a Slayer, I think I'm just going to attack his thing, because he's probably not going to attack my creatures anyway, because that's usually not what the AI does. But even if he did, then Belbethlo would be a Slayer and would kill whoever he gets attacked by anyway, so... But yeah, my whole point is just that this game does not feature all original Duel Masters cards, and so there are going to be some strategies that I'm just flat out not going to be able to use. I end my turn. And, okay, so it does only affect Fray in this instance. So Fray gets untapped at the end of a turn, so he's always going to be safe in that regard. He can attack safely, but it's only him in this version. And not the rest of my party. Okay, so what are you summoning? Are you gonna summon a... Don't summon a blocker. Okay, summon a Gregorian. I feel like that means I'm pretty safe to do everything I need. Screaming Sunburst. Tap all except light creatures. That would tap majority of my darkness creatures. I don't want to do that. Let's attack first, because I can do that. And if this goes well, then I win my first duel. See, the other funny thing that I like about all this is that, like, a lot of the cards that have, like, tormented me in the past now, in these when I was playing as Rusty, now they're on my side. I can use Shadow Moon to my advantage. I can use Frey to my advantage. Like, that's the kind of the funny thing. Like, there's no, like, necessarily, like, evil, like... In a way, it is kind of like Pokemon in that regard, where it's like, any creature that you see an opponent use is a creature you can use on your team yourself, too. And we got another Shadow Moon and an LSD Oracle. Okay. So it's like, in that regard, it's just kind of cool. Like, anything that you see in a deck is something that you can achieve. And, like, that's just fun. Like, a big part of the game that I really like is just deck building in that regard. Although this game doesn't really have that too much, because it's hard to get good cards. Mostly due to the shop system kind of being iffy. But even then, like, I still kind of was able to find some enjoyment of building my decks with as Rusty, so I'm hoping that this one will also be pretty fun. And it's going to be really exciting to me to be able to use Darkness cards.
I get to face Luke next? With pleasure.
Oh, we're just automatically getting introduced to this battle. Okay, no time to waste. Alright. One battle after another, I guess. I wonder how this game, like, determines who's gonna go first or not. I don't know. Bone Assassin, Skeleton Soldier. I'll put Bone. You know what? No. Skeleton Soldier is relatively useless. I want to see it in action at some point, just for the heck of it, but it doesn't do anything worthwhile in this version. So, it's getting maned immediately. Sorry, Skeleton Soldier. You look awesome. You're one of my favorite looking Darkness cards, which doesn't mean too much, admittedly, because there's a lot of Darkness cards I just don't care for, because its vibe is just not something I tend to care for. I'm not too big on, like, the big spooky vibe myself. Alright, Emerald Grass versus Emerald Grass. Who will come out on top? Go touch grass. Okay, so now we're also gonna have to deal with our own self, because, like, this guy's got some fire cards in his deck. What's going on? Apparently our Emerald Grasses are fighting? Oh! The other guy he put out, I'm pretty certain is a thing that, like... Yeah, he put out Meal. That's Meal. So he tapped my Emerald Grass so that he could destroy it with his own Emerald Grass. Okay. That's the biggest annoyance I have with this game so far, just in terms, like, a genuine annoyance. Is that sometimes when an opponent does something, it doesn't really say what's going on. But luckily I'm experienced enough with the game that I'm still able to, like, figure out, okay, that's what's going on. So, that helps at least a little bit in that regard. I really like the different vibes of every like, civilization in this game. I really do, because, like... Ooh, Nork. That's annoying. 500 blocker. Every individual... You know what, let's see if I can make use of my own Bloody Skeeto for once. Every civilization has its own, like, unique special aesthetic that I really appreciate in that regard. I don't think I should try to attack, because I feel like there's no reason for the computer AI to not block it. But yeah, every civilization has like its own special, unique aesthetic. Darkness is all like spooky, evil. Fire has a bunch of like buff dinosaur reptiles and armored humans and little gremlins and stuff. Water's all like liquidy creatures with some electrical stuff. Nature's all about beast folk and giant insects and whatnot. And light's just like these weird, like, abstract robotic things. So to me, it's just really cool and neat. There's a lot of consistency and vibe in, like, what I know of these things. This doesn't seem super useful because I'm fighting light. I can have a Slayer with Bone Assassin. That could be useful in terms of getting rid of the blocker. Yeah, I'll go with that. And so it's this cool vibe that I really appreciate about Duel Masters in these early days. So I've heard that, like, as the Japanese version kept going on, like, things got more and more ridiculous. And less in line with, like, some of these early stuff. I could tap something. Do I want to tap the blocker guy and then just immediately kill it? Because I got another Bone Assassin I can also get out. I feel like Frey right now is the least useful thing for me. Okay. Let's tap the Anork. Or should I tap... If I tap the Anork, I could leave it alive and just kill the other guy, maybe? Because Bloody Skeeto could block, but it wouldn't be able to block that guy and kill it. It's not a Slayer, it would just die. So... I'm having to deal with strategies I've never really had to consider before. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have Bone Assassin kill the guy who can actually attack me. Because Nork is a strong blocker, but it can't attack the player. I think it's just in my best interest at this point to really try and, like, prevent him from continuing to kill my shields. So I'm gonna kill La instead with my Slayer ability. Well, it's just like this weird-ass representative of, like, just like what you would see as like a holographic, like, globe. Science fiction. Alright, and now, because the other guy's blocked, I can actually get through to this guy's shields. And clonk him. Alright. I feel like that was a pretty good turn. You're actually attacking one of my guys. That's just kind of rude of you. Blocking him out with Bloody Skeeto wouldn't necessarily help me, so I guess, sure, you can kill Neil. I'll have other creatures I can summon, so it's not the end of the world. And Meal can't necessarily kill you right now anyway. So, whatever. Brawler, Xyler, Rothus. Oh, fuck, you're the guy who gets wait, you're the guy who gets rid of one of my guys and one of your guys as well. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of Meal. Because the thing about Meal is that Meal can't really do too much anyway. It's only 1,000 power. And it already achieved its purpose in terms of, like, getting rid of, tapping a thing on summon, you know? Alright. I guess let's get out Bone Assassin. I don't really want to put Ear into mana, because I am going to need something now that can, like, do more things, so I will end turn. You got a Crimson Hammer? Ooh, that's annoying. Alright, well, this guy, I am going to use Bloody Skeeto to block. God damn it, of course he got Crimson Hammer. Well, at least he has completely removed all of his cards from play. There's not really much else I can do. I don't want to use Screaming Sunburst just yet, because that could come in handy if he gets, like, other fire cards. Like Brawler Xyler, for example. I could use these in conjunction to just get rid of Brawler Xyler, I guess. I feel like I'm really on the back foot, though. I don't love the starting deck here. It's not terrible, it's just hard. It's kind of tricky to utilize, I feel. Do I want to wait? Because, like, I could tap Xyler with this, and then summon Meal, who would also tap the Anork, and then, thus, I'd be able to use, I forget his name, but the guy who's already in the battle zone, I'd be able to use him to kill Xyler. And prevent one of my shields from getting hit. And then next turn, he would probably use his guy to kill dude. But then I would have Meal. And neither Meal or the other guy is going to be able to do it. I don't love this. I think I'm just gonna wait, let him hit a shield, because then I'll have 2 extra cards to work with next time. And I might have better options then. Oh good, he's got another Dianork. Or wait, no, I think that was just what... I would think he was just looking at his, like... No, he's just got another Dianork. Lovely! Oh, absolutely lovely. Gray Balloon. It's a blocker and it can't attack players. I need some strength on the field, and I can't do anything else. I'm just gonna flat out try and kill Xyler. It's probably gonna get blocked, but I need to do something. And the AI has been stupid so far sometimes. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I just needed to do something. Luckily, the only benefit here is Dianork can't attack my shields. Oh my god, another blocker! Oh, but he's putting it into mana. Okay, sure. I really don't need Screaming Sunburst. Okay, what does Lock do? Nothing but attack. Okay, I'm going to block it, do a Dianork thing. Alright. La. Either I kill Xyler, or I kill Dianork. Maybe that wasn't the smartest decision, but I can guarantee that I killed Dianork here. Is the thing. So I'm gonna guarantee that I killed Dianork. Because the other thing is, because I'm stronger, it might not have actually blocked with Dianork. Yeah, get out of here. Alright. So now I have a blocker at the very least. Eris. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Well, Ethel can't be blocked, which is very useful. Be left with 2 mana if I do that. Okay. Well, now I have a problem of that guy who can do 9,000 damage. Meal, you're not doing much. But I have this guy who can also just attack unblockable. This is a tricky situation. What do I want to do here? I barely hit this guy's shields. Ooh. This is only the second fucking battle of this game. Compare this to the goddamn start of last time, and it's like, holy fuck. The kid gloves are goddamn off. What do I want to do? Meal is very weak, and has already achieved its goal of tapping something on Summon. So it's relatively the most sacrificial thing I can attack with here. So the options here are either it hits a shield, or it gets blocked and leaves Dianork tapped. In that instance, then I can use La to kill Dianork and get rid of it forever. And in that instance, my other guy, my 3000 guy up there, the Darkness dude, can still block Brawler Xyler from attacking. And the other 9000 dude on the opponent's side can't hit me because he can't attack players. He can only attack creatures. Which means he will probably attack La in that instance. But then I also have the other guy down there, who's the same strength, but can attack unblockable. But if I get rid of the blocker, then the attack unblockable doesn't really mean too much. Unless he gets another Dianork, which is entirely possible. Light has plenty of blockers. I'm just not really getting a whole ton of them. I waited, and he got a 9,000 power thing. I don't like the idea of continuing to wait, I guess. So let's see what happens. Okay. So now it's dead, but now it's tapped. La can now kill Dianork. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. What does he do on his turn? He has another Brawler Xyler. Okay. I will not be blocking that. I guess we haven't seen that thing attack, so we probably should have watched it attack. Alright, Brawler Xyler. I do want to use Grey Balloon to block that. They will be in equal strength, and they will both die. Oh, that's Grey Balloon. Okay, I recognize that guy now. We fought against him. But he's got another Brawler... Oh, damn it. He just has another Brawler Xyler. Oh no, and I don't have any... I didn't get a blocker thing at all. I can summon both of these guys and just get another card. Let's summon Magris because I can get another card just straight up for that happening. Solar Ray. Tap one opponent creature. Ooh. I can tap the new Brawler Xyler and kill that with the other guy, which I think is good for survival and elongating the battle. Not so good in terms of, like, the other guy who's tapped is just gonna murder, but I need to keep doing something. Alright, tap Brawler Xyler, Ethel, kill Brawler Xyler. I need to keep my shields alive. I don't have, like, the equipment I need. And he's got Joe. That's gonna kill me. Yep, I saw that coming. Let's watch the carnage happen this time around, because we haven't seen this thing in action. This battle is just not going in my favor at all. I need a good card. I just don't know what cards I can even pull. And now we got Dude Joe to be annoying again. Photocide. Can attack untapped light creatures. Can't attack players. Well, my last shield is going now. Which really sucks. I guess this guy can also attack untapped darkness creatures. Okay. I kinda wasn't expecting that, but alright. At least it's gone now? You got the Ball Barrow evolution, which doesn't make it any stronger, at least. Writhing Bone Ghoul, I got Lock. Ethel, can't be blocked. I need numbers right now. Magris will kill Barrow. Okay, we're not out of the woods yet. We're very much on our last bit of, like, ability to exist. And I think that's it. That's curtains for me. I have lost because I did not get a blocker. Man, this guy's deck either sucks or I just got super unlucky. Because holy fuck, I don't have good cards. I need more blockers to be able to utilize light effectively, and I think I got, like, what, 2? The entire game? And they're darkness cards! Where are all my light blockers? Ugh. Yeah, like, I can't kill this guy. I just had to hope that, like, he didn't get something useful, but he just keeps getting useful things, this opponent of mine. This is the second fucking fight! If I had that can attack untapped light creatures thing, but I didn't know that his version could attack untapped darkness creatures, because I can't see what his opponent creatures can do because of this game's UI. Damn it. That took me like 20 minutes and I lost. I mean, yes, okay, sometimes duels just take forever, but goddamn, I did nothing to this guy! At all. I did nothing to this guy. If I exit duel, am I gonna have to refight the first guy, though? It just kind of automatically shoved me into this. There was no, like, downtime. I guess, for once, I'll just see what happens if I lose. Because, like, there's nothing else I can do. I can summon more shit. It doesn't matter. But, like, I don't know what's gonna happen when I lose. Might as well find out. I never found out as Rusty what happens in the actual game itself when you lose. That's really annoying, though. Nothing ever worked out for me, and the opponent just kept getting good cards and good cards. It was really the second D and Nork that fucked everything up. So what happens now? I don't feel like I even played that badly. I don't feel like I played badly. Maybe there's, like, a couple decisions that I could have, like, done something a little different, but, like, I don't feel like with what options I had that I played badly.
Sorry, Luke. Maybe next time.
It just kicked me out? Okay. Oh, and I'm done? I can't even do it again? What? I don't understand. What? I just can't progress the story now? Or was that like a mandatory battle to lose? Was I supposed to lose there? I don't fucking understand. Is that just what happens if you lose a game? It just, like... I'm so fucking confused. Whatever. I have a new objective now, I guess. This game doesn't make sense to me. How many actual blockers do I even have? I've got 2 Emerald Grasses... I have 2 Dianorks? Where the fuck were they? I needed you two! That just clinches it for me. I just had really bad luck. I had Dianork the entire time. What the heck does Alice do? Oh, I want that. Give me that fucking thing. Who's not useful? I can't believe I had 2 Dianorks the entire time, and neither of them showed up at any point. I really don't need those at all. I got so little cards I have to have one? Okay. I mean, I guess I did only win the one fight. I don't know. That was 45 minutes, and I don't want to end on such a sour note. Sometimes duels can be pretty short, so let's just fight this other guy, I guess, so that maybe I can end the episode on, like, some sort of victory. Quest screen, Hot Rod Restaurant. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to lose that, or maybe this is just a contingency of, like, if you lose, you have to fight this one person, and then you go back. I don't know. It's not like there's, like, guides on how to do this game. Nobody's played this fucking game. And apparently people can beat it in 7 hours. I don't trust anything I read on this game online. So now I'm gonna bother.
Hey, Luke, I don't care what they say. I know you wouldn't cheat. Up for a duel?
Of course I don't cheat. I can't even get a fucking Dianork. I'm salty about that. I had some in my deck. Like, this entire time, I'm like, God damn it, this guy got 2 Dianorks. Like, he really fucked me up. Why is every single background fire? Oh, sorry, Alice. I guess he's fire nature. So that means we're not gonna have to be dealing with any blockers, at least. But it does mean we're gonna be dealing with a lot of aggression. I don't have any darkness things I can mana-ize, which means I can't use Bloody Skeeto, which kind of sucks because I want to keep Bloody Skeeto, so Ethel into mana, I guess. Because I need blockers. Gonna need them, at least. Which is why it really sucks that Lyra Giga's not here. I have no darkness things again. And the only thing I can do is Screaming Sunburst, which isn't useful because I don't have any creatures. Oh, this is gonna be a horrible match, isn't it? This is gonna be a horrible match. I can already tell this is an awful start. It's just a genuinely awful start. Look, Luke, your deck sucks. Get Lara Giga. We need a turn 1 blocker. Rainbows. I think that's more useful than Bloody Skeeto. And hey, look, I can do other things, but yeah, I need that now. Alright, that at least saves me a little bit. Oh, he's probably gonna Crimson Hammer, isn't he? Or was that only 2,000? That's only 2,000. Yes, right. Crimson Hammer's only 2,000. Wow, more Screaming Sunbursts? $4,000, $3,000, Magris, draw the card. You know what? It's early enough, let's get an extra card. That gives me a Death Smoke. Ooh! I never got Death Smoke. No, I did get Death Smoke. I think I mana-ized it immediately, though, because it was too expensive. I think? I don't know. Maybe I'm confusing games. Death Smoke would have been really useful last time, too. God damn it, I really got unlucky. Luck of the draw. It's more so annoying that, like, it kind of hinders my progress in the game more than anything else, because in an individual duel level, it's like, it's fine. It's whatever. Like, I kind of go into duels not expecting to not win. Why did you put Elf X into your goddamn mana? Elf X helps with mana. That just seems like a bad idea. Whatever. Well, you got a whole bunch of things now. Sonic Wing. Plus one of my creatures be unblockable. Completely useless right now because you have a Fire Nature deck. They don't have blockers. Okay. Well, first I guess I'll get a Lockout. I'm playing bingo, apparently. Alright, Magris is genuinely just gonna be flat-out safe to attack the player. Crimson Hammer can't do anything yet. Just in the case of Bark Whip, I think I'm gonna let this first one go. Yeah, Bark Whip can go on Mighty Shouter. So I'm gonna block that with Grey Balloon. To prevent him from getting that kind of evolution. Granted, he could also have a human evolution. But he would be able to do that no matter what anyway. Because he has 2 of these humans. Oh, fucking shit. Well, maybe that's a good time to use my Death Smoke. Just a hunch. Bone Ghoul seems the least useful right now, so it's going into mana. I absolutely 100%... Hold on, let me look at Death Smoke. Just destroy one of your opponent's untapped creatures. So I absolutely need to use Death Smoke on Garkago. Just get it out of here. Alright, and now I can cast Air as well. Get another creature on the board, which is useful. Alright. Lock will kill an Immortal Baron. And Magris will kill an Immortal Baron. And oh right, shit! You can't. Oh, okay. That was a misplay. That was a genuine misplay because I wanted to have Death Balloon also attack. So Death Balloon should have attacked the creature. I forgot that the arrow means it can't attack players. So that's a genuine misplay. And I acknowledge that. Just straight up. Muramasa. I don't really know what that guy does. Ethel can't be blocked. Not as immediately useful. I can only summon one extra thing though. So I'm gonna summon Bone Assassin. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's start playing a little bit aggressively because he only has the one creature and I can block. So I think I'm on an upswing unless there's a really dangerous shield trigger. Good, no shield triggers. Alright. Silver Axe, Muramasa is gonna attack the player. I will block that with Grey Balloon. We have not seen this guy. I don't think I had him. Wait, what? Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Oh no, he fucking didn't. Oh, god damn it! That card can do that? One of two things just happened. I don't know which, because this game's not very clear. But either the chainsaw guy who just died, when he dies, he takes out the entire battle zone with him. Or, B, I think the more likely option, this dragon that just got summoned destroys the opponent's battle zone when it gets summoned. And he's a double breaker. Shit, I don't have any blockers. I can tap him, but it's not going to do much. I don't have anything that's strong enough. So I just need two things on the field. Because if I have two things on the field, I can survive one more hit, probably. He's not going to have any blockers, and I'm just going to need to hit him twice. So, that in mind. I have a 4 and a 4, so I need one. Get my mana. Right, Lock, get out here. Shadow Moon, get out here. Alright, we have a chance. I could also get a shield trigger. Gawk Life Dragon, fuck you. Ooh, that was unfortunate, but I think I still have this. Oh, don't you dare burning power. Okay. I mean, I can tap everything, but it's not really gonna fucking matter. Lock. Hit the player. Don't be a shield trigger. For the love of God, don't be a shield trigger. This thing looks like a more anthropomorphic, relatively, version of, like, the Halo Banshee. Oh, thank God we fucking won the battle. Lord. Well, we ended on a high note. At least. That was tense. Luke. Not a fan of your deck so far. Sonic Wing, Pinfish, Birding Me. What does Sonic Wing do? Unblockable. Okay. Well, I'm an amateur now, so that's neat. Okay, well... That was rough. that was a rough showing. I did 3 battles this episode, and I lost one that took like 20 minutes, and the other 2 were really rough as well, even though I won. Luke's deck does not feel that great. And I think it really is... Okay, well, Rebecca's waiting for me in the mall. Alright. I think it really is just because I don't have many early turn plays. I just don't have that many. Whatever. Next time, we're going to go to the mall and fight Rebecca. Probably. So, I guess see you guys then? I have no idea how this campaign's going to go for me now. Luke's not got the goods. He don't have the goods. Because, like, I know Light well enough. Like, I'm not unfamiliar with Light. It's like my... So like, it's not an issue of just not being experienced with Light maneuvers. It's an issue with, like, I don't feel like the cards will have, at the very least, as much synergy as Rusty's initially cards did. So I'm going to need to do some deck building once I get more cards. So, yeah, this was an hour of pain.